Top 10 Poorest Countries in Europe. Number 1 Ukraine. Ukraine. With the lowest GDP per capita, Ukraine is considered the poorest country in Europe in 2023. It is the largest European country in terms of area, not including Russia, with once enormous economic potential, both in the agricultural and industrial sectors. After the collapse of the Soviet Union and independence, the country failed to take advantage of its geographical advantages and natural resources. The endless political struggle for power, corruption, and abundance of oligarchs, military conflict, and some other reasons have resulted in Ukraine today being the poorest country in Europe. Number 2 Moldova. Moldova. The state of Moldova is located between Romania and Ukraine. It has no access to the sea. The economy is very weak and mainly focused on agriculture. The average salary in Moldova in 2023 before taxes is about €480 per month. The low income forces hundreds of thousands of Moldavians to go to work in Russia and countries of the European Union. The unrecognized state of Transnistria adds separate problems. Number 3 Albania. Albania. The Republic of Albania is located in the southeastern part of Europe on the Balkan Peninsula, washed by the Adriatic and Ionian Seas. A small country with a population of just under 3 million people until the early 1990s was in the captivity of the planned socialist economy, so the transition to market relations is quite slow. More than 40% of the local workforce is employed in the agricultural sector, and many go to work in neighboring countries. Despite its comfortable geographical location, Albania is a very poor European country. Number 4 Northern Macedonia. Macedonia. The population of the Republic of Northern Macedonia in 2023 is just over 2 million people. The country gained independence from Yugoslavia in 1991 and since then has been actively trying to carry out economic reforms, many of which have been very successful. Nevertheless, North Macedonia lags behind not only EU countries, but also many of its neighbors in terms of development. Other difficulties are related to the internal political instability of recent years, the high share of the shadow economy, unemployment, and non-transparent legal system. All this makes Northern Macedonia a poor European country. Number 5 Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina. The military and political turmoil in Bosnia and Herzegovina decades ago still prevents the country from reaching a high level of development and providing its citizens with a life worthy of European standards. The Balkan state has one of the least competitive economies in the region, and the inflow of foreign investment is largely hampered by corruption and bureaucracy in the government. After taxes, the average wage in Bosnia and Herzegovina in 2023 is about €580 per month. Number 6 Belarus. Belarus. Among the 10 poorest countries in Europe is another post-Soviet state, the Republic of Belarus, which maintains close political and economic ties with the Russian Federation. The country is located in Eastern Europe, is landlocked, and borders Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, and Russia. The lion's share of industry and the economy as a whole is controlled by the state, which significantly reduces the interest of foreign entrepreneurs. The average income of Belarusians, gross, is about €595 per month. Number 7 Serbia. Serbia. The Republic of Serbia is a country in southeastern Europe with a population of about 8.6 million. Military actions and significant infrastructure destruction at the end of the last century have prevented this state from pursuing a successful path of economic development to this day. Serbia is actively negotiating for accession to the European Union, and in parallel it is carrying out market reforms. The main problems of the country are the high level of corruption, the inefficient judicial system, and unemployment. Therefore, finding a job in Serbia is very problematic. Number 8 Montenegro. Montenegro. Montenegro's independence was officially restored only in 2006. Today the country is home to slightly less than 630,000 people, of which about 30% are Serbs. Montenegro is a popular tourist destination, which generates more than 20% of GDP and creates new jobs. By the way, a large number of foreigners from CIS countries buy real estate, open businesses, and find jobs in Montenegro. Salaries in the state after taxes are on average about €700 per month. Of course, for Europe, this is not much at all. Number 9. Bulgaria. Bulgaria. The poorest country in the European Union in 2023 is Bulgaria. This fact is confirmed by many economic indicators. For example, while the minimum wage in Bulgaria in 2023 is €400 per month, in Luxembourg it is €2,387.40. The average after-tax income of Bulgarians is just over €740 per month. Corruption and organized crime are not completely solved in the country. Nevertheless, the government is building a liberal market economy and is taking necessary measures to improve the business climate in Bulgaria. Number 10. Romania. Romania. The last place in the ranking of the top 10 poorest countries in Europe belongs to Romania, which, by analogy with Bulgaria, became a member of the European Union back in 2007. The communist past left Romania with a fairly large but outdated industrial base. Under the conditions of market economy and new trade relations, many industries had to be completely modernized or closed. In 2023, the minimum wage in Romania is €605 per month, and the average wage is about €750 after taxes.